Hi, I'm Rob Hatch, and this is Simple Decisions. Small, big, small. That's a framework for approaching the big goals that I want to accomplish, and I've used it for a number of years now. The first bit of this small, big, small framework I talk about in other videos you could check out in email filtering, in setting your own rules, deciding before you have to. There's a number of ways in which this small piece of this, the first small, gets tackled. And the idea behind that is that all these little tiny decisions, as you're checking your email, all the little interruptions that happen in our day, we have to handle those. We have to set up some sort of system that filters them in a way that eliminates the need to constantly be responding and checking to everybody else's interruptions or agenda. We have to find ways to turn that into something that is easier to manage, quieter, gives us the space to do the most important work. So that's the first part of small. Big, now we move to what are the big goals? What are the big goals that you want to accomplish? It could be any number of things, but as you look ahead to a 3-month goal, a 6-month goal, a 1-year goal, those big goals, we have to name them and identify them. The only reason we can really see them is because we've created space, though, from eliminating all those tiny decisions. We get that out of the way so that we've cleared the decks, basically, for being able to move and start to accomplish some of those larger goals. And now the last small is really a process of identifying the small steps. There's a phrase that we use at Owner Media called your day is your week, is your month, is your year, right? So basically what that means is that the work that you do today has to serve your weekly goals, your monthly goals, your yearly goals. The way that we identify that work is by breaking everything down. So we take the big goal and we have to get small again. If you want to run a marathon, you don't just step out the door and start running 26.2 miles every single day. You have to start in small steps. You have to build in rest days. You have to have a plan. So the first small is about eliminating the little things that are constantly nagging at you. If you are facing the same decisions week after week after week, there's got to be a way to handle them and manage them. A small, simple decision that you can put into place, filters through emails, anything like that, turning off notifications will help contain that, freeing you up to look at the big goal. And then as you're looking at the big goal, we have to break that down into smaller steps that are reasonable to accomplish. What are 3 things that you can do to move this goal forward? What is it that you want to accomplish this week or this month on your path to achieving the larger goal? Small, big, small. Very simple framework. And the way that you look at this, you use this framework is up to you, because the small decisions that are keeping you from the bigger goals are going to be different than they are for me or anyone else. So what are those small things? Let's kind of get a handle on those and set some systems up to manage those. What are the big goals? Give yourself some space to dream, to think, to look at those big goals, and then take the time to break it down into smaller steps, the weekly plan, the monthly plan, and that will help you decide each day what it is that you need to do that will eventually accomplish that big goal. Small, big, small. I'm Rob Hatch, and this is Simple Decisions.